everyone, it's Budget Bunny here, and I am so sorry that I have been absent for so long. Everyone is doing great. The holidays are just a very busy time of the year for Mr. BB and I. As you guys know, the last few days before Christmas we were very busy, not only getting ready for our own Christmas but also building Scarlett's new cage, and we were just so tired after the holidays and with work that I just haven't had time to film. It's just been way too busy for us, so I do apologize that you haven't seen a video from us in a while. And today's video, I just thought I would show you guys the bunnies and do some cage tours. Everything is still Christmas themed in their cage. I will be switching it out soon for Valentine's Day, but I hope that you guys don't mind still seeing what the cages look like for Christmas, just because I absolutely love Christmas. It's my favorite time of the year, and I try to keep the decorations up as long as possible. I've been speaking to a few other people, and I know I am not the only one with my Christmas decorations still up, so I know I need to take them down, but January especially is just really kind of cold and long month for us here where I live anyways in Canada. It's kind of one of those blah months. So I kind of like dragging out the festiveness and the warmth and everything, that kind of spirit of Christmas as long as I can. So I'm going to start with Willow and Oli's cage because Honey and Rocky are still out for floor time, and I'm going to bring them in soon. So in the meantime, I thought since I've just cleaned out the pens that I would give you a tour. So just on their plexiglass door, I've got this cute little Christmas sign from one of my favorite Christmas movies, and it says, "The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear," and of course that's from Elf. And then just hanging down from their door handle, I have this cute little candy cane decoration. So not too much is different in their cages, except I did do a little bit of Christmas decorating. Hi cutie pies, hello. So when you just first walk into Ollie and Willow's pen, they have their foam activity mat that I always cover in a fleecy blanket. And that's just so that they don't chew the mat, and it makes it a little more snugglier for them. And then they just have their hidey house here that Mr. BB built for them, and it has an entrance and an exit. Hi, boo-boo. And then in the very back corner, they have their litter box. And I just put Aspen and No Name Carefresh in their litter box, and I typically throw some piles of hay in there every day as well, just to make it easy for them to get to their hay. Hi Bud, are you demonstrating how a litter box works? And then right in front of their litter box is their hay box. As you've probably noticed from our last cage tours, we have added a storage grid behind each of the holes Mr. BB cut, and that was because even though we made them smaller, we were finding that the bunnies could still get in there, and Honey especially was pulling all of the hay out of the box, and it was just becoming a big mess and a very big waste of hay. So we decided to put a grid behind each one, and that's kind of solved that problem. I do have to keep the hay nice and full of hay so that the hay is always pushing against the grids, because I don't want it to be difficult for them to access their hay, but that's also why I've started putting nice big piles in their litter box. Their litter box gets changed regularly as well. So they have this adorable ho 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 fleece. I'll try to give you a better look at it in Honey and Rocky's cage, but as you can see, I don't really want to disturb them. They are being so cute. So this is where I usually feed them their pellets. They actually just finished them because I gave them to them before I started this video. But I gave them this little star dish, and I think I picked this up at Target in the 99-cent section. I'm actually really sad Target's going to be leaving Canada. They're just not getting the sales that they needed. And but I love their dollar section. They had such cute little goodies in there. And then just in front of that, they have their ramp that takes you up to the second level. And up here they just have a jingle ball and their log fiddlesticks hut. Not too much has changed there. Underneath their second level they still have their bed, their water bowl, and their tunnel. And just a reminder that they do have an outlet in their pen, but as you can see we've got child protective locks on there, so there's no way that they can hurt themselves with it. And I'll just show you the Christmas themed toys around their cage because everything else is kind of standard, like Willow and apple sticks and toys for tossing and things like that. So I was thinking the other day that these guys could use some new toys, so there might be an order from somewhere coming up in the near future. But for now I just stuck with DIY toys. And all I did for these was grab some toilet paper tubes, and then I just wrapped some Christmas themed paper around each one. So these are just regular toilet paper tubes, and then all I've done with this one is just cut some little pieces of the toilet paper tube and fold them down just to make it a little more fun. So I'll just give you an idea of what the room looked like all decorated. So up in this window I had put some garland and a Christmas box and a snowman and a ho 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 sign. And then over in this window I put a little Christmas tree and some more garland I made, as well as a little believe sign. So then to also go with the Christmas theme, I had just hung these little stockings off of these snowflake stocking hangers. And then you can see I just ran red garland all down the ledge that divides their pens. This is actually the first year I decided to go with colors instead of white lights. I typically only like white lights at Christmas. I can be very picky about that. But I thought it would be fun to have some colorful ones for the pet room this year. And I had also placed this tree right in the middle of the ledge. And then I just had another stocking hanging right here. So Rocky and Honey have a little bit of a different message. Theirs comes from the Grinch, and it says, maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas perhaps means a little bit more. And these guys also have one of the little fuzzy candy canes hanging off of their door handle as well. And just like Willow and Oli, they also have their hidey house, and they have a foam mat here that is covered in a cozy fleece. And as you can see, they've been really doing a number on their hidey house, but that's okay. That's why we made everything out of untreated wood, because I had a feeling there was going to be some remodeling in here. You want to demonstrate your Christmas toys? Thanks, honey. You just have so much sass, don't you, baby girl? You're so sweet. Yes, you are. And what are you up to? You gonna let me pet you? No. I'm gonna wreck this. Alright, so my camera battery actually died right when I started filming these, so it is a few hours later, which is why I've just kind of topped up the big pile of hay for their litter box. And they'll pretty much go through most of that hay overnight. So bunnies and guinea pigs do need hay available to them in unlimited quantities 24/7. That's very, very important. So I try to make sure that there's as much hay as easily accessible as possible. So Rocky and Honey also have their little ho 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 fleece pad, and then they have their little star food dish as well. And then just to the left of that you can see they have some pine cones and willow sticks and different chew toys, as well as their fiddlesticks log house. And you can also see that Rocky and Honey are my big chewers. This is why it's so important to use untreated wood in your pens or your cages, because rabbits are natural chewers and diggers, And Honey and Rocky love to chew everything, especially Honey. So Ollie and Willow haven't really touched any of their wood items, but Rocky and Honey have certainly taken advantage of all the extra wood in their cage. And again, not too much has changed in their pen. They have their cozy bed right underneath the second level, followed by their water bowl. And because they've completely demolished their tunnel, I've replaced it with a cardboard box that also looks like it's time to switch out. Honey is a very busy bunny. And just if we look upwards, you can see where I've put the Christmas themed garland with the colorful lights. So I'll just show you guys what it looks like with only the Christmas lights on. This is why I still have all the lights and decorations up, because it just looks so pretty. I just love Christmas. And depending on how you look at it, I'm either very late with this video or I am incredibly early with it, because there's only about 11 more months until it's Christmas again. So I'll just give you guys one final look at the pens. And this is not their full-time living space. This does exceed the minimum requirements for 2 rabbits to have, because we did want to give them as much space as possible. But they still get about 12 hours of free-range floor time every day as well. And that's just so that they can have a good run and binky and play and wear themselves out. And then at night I bring them back in here. And as you can see, they still have some energy. And then in the morning we do it all over again. And here is one final look at Willow and Ollie's pen. So that is it from me and the bunnies. Again, I do apologize that there have been so few videos this month, but I am working hard on getting back into a routine for you guys. Hi, you really like that one, huh? And I also hope that you guys don't mind seeing the Christmas themed pet room. I figured you'd want to still see the bunnies, and the decorations just happen to still be up, so. Anyways, that's all from us, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!